Three, two, one.
Welcome to my very first episode of Beer Booze with B-Rad. All right, I changed the name up. I got tired of people thinking that I was just getting drunk all the time, which is not very accurate, at least not Monday through Friday, or really even Sunday. There's only one day I like to kick back, enjoy myself, have a few with my family and friends, of course, and you guys. All right, I've got a very special beer for you for this very first episode of Let's Get Drunk with B-Rad. And the reason it is special is because I spent 4 years in the Marine Corps, and there's two types of Marines. There is grunts, which I was a grunt. I was an 0311. I know it's hard to believe, but I was 0311. I served with 2-7 for Desert Shield, Desert Storm. And then I served with 1-7, 1st Battalion, 7th Marines, for Operation Restore Hope, Somalia, in Mogadishu, Somalia. And there's always been that rivalry between POGs. And for those that don't know, POGs stand for people other than grunts. And I have come across a POG beer, believe it or not. This for all my Marine Corps brothers out there. Hoorah! Got one made by Stone. Stone, very popular. Stone, Notorious P.OG, POG. All right, people call it POG, but I'm calling it POG because I'm a Marine, and this just takes me back, and I got excited about this beer. Of course, anyone knows that this is a passion fruit, orange, and guava juice that they make in Hawaii and probably, I'm sure, California. Actually, Stone, this was a co-collaboration with Jonah Ray, a comedian. And this actually was started at their small, 10-barrel facility in San Diego with Jonah Ray, the comedian. I've never really heard of him, but I'm going to look him up. You better believe it after this. And I'm for all you Marine Pogues out here, you have a beer now. You don't just have a drink, a passion fruit, orange, and guava juice. You have your actual own beer that is infused with the same deal. Jonah grew up on one of the islands in Hawaii and apparently loved this drink. So I guess it was just a natural thing for him to co-collaborate with Stone on this. And I'm pretty excited because, what is this? Is this... It's a Berliner Weiss style ale. I actually think fruits and stuff do pair very nicely with taking some of the edge off of, some of the harsher hops and stuff like that. That's just my opinion. And I'm pretty excited about this one, and I can't wait to crack it open here, man. And I went to Rob's World of Beers, made me a 6-pack, so I hadn't been able to. Well, let's get on with critiquing there. Of course, this is Stone. They've got the Argonaut. That's pretty much their logo. Notorious P.OG. I mean, it's a standard Stone. They have a good logo. I think. Okay, let's read. They've got a little, and see, this is attention to detail. Stone puts on these little stories. This beer is culmination of a journey that began. I'm sorry, I cannot read it, and I can't read. So put that combination together. That began in our Stone Brewing World Bistro and Gardens, Liberty Station 10-barrel brew house. The twists and turns included more than one collaboration beer built on the tropical Weiss theme. Notorious P.OG was the first served up at Hop Sin 4.0 as a collaboration brewed with comedian, actor Jonah Ray, and our own Liberty Station brewmaster Chris Ketchum, and constantly had the longest line throughout the night. The beer became an instant hit, not only with our fans but with our own team as well. For those unfamiliar with Hawaiian juice lore, P.O.G. stands for passion, orange, and guava, although it also could stand for perfect original gangsta or party on, Garth. Frankly, it doesn't matter what the hell you call it. It's fresh, tropical, and damn tasty. Well, I guess P.O.G. could stand for people other than grunts. And I know, Brad, you're not. There's an extra letter in there. But with us grunts, we take that then out. So you have P, you have O, you don't have the T, and you just have the G. All right, let's get on. Let me find my favorite glass. Woo! Yeah. One of these days, I will purchase a glass to properly do my smell and stuff like that, but we're just going to get on with this P.O.G. beer. Maybe it's some P.O.G. tears was their secret recipe with this. All right, it's got a crazy color. I'm getting freaking ahead like no tomorrow, and I tilted it. Crap. Ooh, this is like a 5-finger head on here. Smells really lovely though. Well, okay, that head is absolutely out of control, but I mean, it's got really small. I don't know if you could see inside there. Got really small. Seems to be dissipating pretty quickly. I mean, not real quickly. It's still got a real frothy head on here. It's got that real hazy look. Now, I would kind of suspect the hazy look with a Weiss ale, and all this. You got the passion fruit, the orange, and the guava in here. I'm sure that clouds the appearance. Oh man, this smells delicious. It's got a little bit of orange in here. I really smell the orange. You can smell the passion fruit. I mean, it almost like I'm smelling like cantaloupe also in there. I know there's probably not cantaloupe in there, but I'm just telling you what kind of notes I'm getting in there. Maybe some grapefruit. God, it smells really good. I'm going to give the smell for Stone. I'm going to give, well, for the can, I don't know. That's a pretty standard can for Stone, and I like the logo and the marketing and everything, but they should get a little bit more creative. And some of their cans do. Stone's got a huge line, and I mean, I could literally probably for days do different reviews on just Stone. And Rogue's another one that has just shit tons of beers. But I'm going to give them the 3.5 on the logo. I'll give them on the smell. It smells really delicious. I'm going to give 4.2 on the smell. And the head's really weird looking. And I'm going to guess anytime you put juice in a beer or blend it a little bit, probably a lot, like for example, Boulevard's Boo-Loo, that was co-collaboration with Tech 9, the rapper. If anyone's familiar with the Tech 9 rapper, it poured similar to this. Had a real frothy looking head on it, and maybe that's just the juice with the carbonation of the beer. Maybe, I don't know. I'm not a scientist or nothing like that. Gosh dang, let's get on. I'm getting 9 minutes into this. All right, the color I'm going to give a 3.7 on the color. Let's give her a taste. Tastes really not bad. I'm going to guess if you took a glass of beer, took some orange juice, put it in there, you get a similar taste. I think that's called a redneck mimosa. You can most definitely taste the orange. You can kind of taste the guava and the passion fruit also in there, because there's a lot of different flavors once you get past the orange breaking through. But it's really, I can see why it was so popular. It's really clean. There's no aftertaste to it. Refreshing, smooth. Um, it'd be a good fucking summertime beer, kind of like and Google, their lemon. They were one of the first ones that I saw make, the lemonade type beer. This would be like a good summertime beer, and we're coming to the close of that. So enjoy the rest of our summer. Have a few of these. It's real good. All right, let's just say you're in San Diego. You're at one of Stone's Brew House. You're having a good time, and this asshole, his name's Casey. He's a Marine, of course. He just got out, out from town, fucking probably kicking some Pogues' asses, giving some boots some hard time, all right? Because that's just the kind of guy he is. That he's a salty ass Marine, and that's been on a combat deployment, and he's looking to get a free beer, because most Marines are broke. I know I'm broke. He's broke. We're all broke. All right, so he has a patch on his eye. He walks into the bar. Hi, my name's Casey. He might even have a parrot on his shoulder. That's how crazy this son bitch is. All right, so you don't want to buy him a beer. You want him to buy you a beer, and I'm going to try to take some of that guesswork out for you. I'm going to do what I call the chuggability challenge. And we're going to see how fast it goes down and see if it's maybe something that gives you an unfair advantage against Casey, which is a professional drinker. All right, so let's get on with it. I mean, now that I chug that, get a little bit of the tartness from the juice and stuff. Still pleasant, nice, goes down easy. Chuggability, I like it. Goes down smooth. It's not real filling. It's a good beer. Stone, I love it. You guys hit it out of the park with that, man. I love it, and I've never really been disappointed with Stone so far. They've had a lot of. The only thing I was disappointed with is their co-collaboration with fucking Metallica and that Pilsner. That Pilsner was not my cup of tea. I was a little disappointed. You have two hard hitters, Metallica, Stone. All right. This is a point where I pay tribute to the men and women that sacrificed it all for this great country. I love America, and I hope you love America too. If not, get out of here. All right. I've got a little bit of this left. This America bourbon. And then I believe I bought some scotch. So we'll be drinking scotch until I run out of that. This is for all the men and women that sacrificed it all for this great country. And, of course, the chest pull wherever you are. And this is a veteran-owned and operated company. And I like patronizing veteran-owned businesses. Hoorah. Thank you, Brad Lance, Scott Lotsky, Casey Patch, Chris Nicholson, Massimo Flava, all my Marine Corps family. If you're a Marine Corps grunt, gosh dang, go out and get you some Notorious P.OG beer. Man, I tell you what, dude, this would be an absolute hit. Put it in the E-Club. Those boots will drink it up. Actually, the Salt Dogs, like I became a Salt Dog. I was a Colonel Lance. I'm not ashamed of that. And it's good beer, man. It's a good P.OG beer. Pogues, be happy, man. You guys got your own beer and you got your own juice, man. Be proud of that. I mean, someone's got to be a P.OG. Not everyone could be a grunt. Be proud of that. I still call you my brothers, whether or not you're a P.OG or not. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching my very first episode of Beer, Booze with B-Rad. The 3 B's. Remember that. And if you're in the Marine Corps, that acronym, you should know what it means. what is it? Bullets, beans, and bandages. All right. When you go and comment, you need the 3 B's. So you're going to need the 3 B's. Me telling you, giving a story about this stone, Notorious B.I.G., Notorious B.I.G., Notorious P.O.G., P.O.G. I call it P.O.G. They're probably calling it P.O.G. I don't know. But that's what I'm calling it. I'm a Marine veteran, and thank you guys very much. Please subscribe to my channel. Share the shit out of this. Let's grow together, brother! Because we are so angry! So angry! Semper Fidelis, motherfucker.